Neil Hogan here. It is the summer of 2022, and we are getting close to our next international guitar camp. I got to tell you a little bit about this because we still have room for a few people to join us. It's coming up in September, September 12th to the 16th, here in the beautiful hills just behind me of the Santa Cruz Mountains in Los Gatos, California. And we have been running this camp, International Guitar Camp, since 2013. We skipped a year, 2020, for COVID, but we picked it up again last year, and we are rolling strong into 2022. So last year was a blast. We had about 25, 30 people, and we spent the week together doing all kinds of stuff. We have open mics every night. We have private lessons available in the afternoon. We have classes in the morning with different instructors do different classes. I did one on blues last year, talking about 12-bar blues, and a really fun one on ear training. It was called Listen and Recognize, but it was really to have people work on being able to recognize chord progressions. So Jim Bruno did some classes on a little more advanced theory and vocals stuff, and Dave Nachmanoff was there. Dave runs a songwriting workshop pretty much every afternoon at 2 o'clock. And during that same time, we're doing lessons. Doug Young and Jim and I are all doing semi-private lessons. We call them that because anybody can actually come in and watch anybody else's. We're all kind of like in a giant dining room and stuff. So the evenings usually consist of open mics. People take turns playing stuff. We also have mini sets available for people that want to play more than one song. We try to keep the limit is 35 people because I really want to make sure that everybody has the same experience. We go to the same classes together, although in the afternoon you have options of working with different people. By Thursday night, the last night, we have encouraged everybody to be working on some collaboration. So the last open mic night is dedicated towards people that have been, working on songs with somebody else, or maybe 2 or 3 other people. And we live up here at the Green Mountain Retreat. I say that, it's sort of off in that direction over my left shoulder. And a beautiful place. We had been here before in 2015 and 16 when it was called the Presentation Center. And they closed for a few years. We went to Asilomar for 3 years, 17, 18, and 19. And then we were back here at the Green Mountain Retreat. So again, we have, there's a lot more information about what happens down the page. There's a schedule that shows what we did last year, a little further down, talks about the instructors. We have the same just fabulous cast of the 4 of us. Dave Nachmanoff is our songwriter and rock star. Boy, he's been Al Stewart's backup band for the last 20 years almost. And I say band, he's a one-man backup band. Jim Bruno, vocal instructor, maestro of vocal stuff, but everything else too. Great jazz guitar player, plays all kinds of instruments, keyboards and horns and violins and stuff like that. So Jim is kind of our vocal specialist. And Doug Young, been a friend of mine for 25 years, who is just a fabulous guitar player, finger stylist, and he contributes I can't even mention how much people enjoy taking their private sessions. Again, they're not private, they're semi-private with Doug. So you can read up on all the other all 4 of us a little further down the page, or links to all the sites that talk about us. So as I'm sitting here in July of 2022, want to encourage you to think about joining us. We have a few spots available right now, 3 or 4. And again, 35 is the limit, so we're a little over 30 with registrations right now. But if you've been looking for, and this is a really different camp experience than most. Many of my students have been to other guitar camps where there are lots of different instruments, maybe 150 students, maybe 25 teachers, and you kind of have to pick a curriculum. Not necessarily a bad thing, but what we really do here is focus on playing together, performing in front of each other. We have a performance workshop where people get up and play something like it's an open mic night and get critiqued by the teachers and sometimes even just the other students as to how they could improve their stage presence, I guess. And If you're not interested in playing in front of everybody, no problem. You don't actually have to. You could just enjoy the other performances by the students. So that's about it. What I want to talk about. We had a blast last year. It turned out to be a great time, and I'm really looking forward to this year. And if you're thinking about joining us, there's more information down the page. It's a fun place. Should I play something to wrap this up? Hope to see you at IGC 2022.